don't know what to say, don't know how to begin. I wish to goodness I spoke to the dance the other evening, and they told us that they're all going away for the summer. Instead, I've gone left everything to last minute, and now I'm regularly nonplussed. By George, I know what I'll do. I'll make an exercise of it. I'll write it out a dozen different ways and send the one that looks best. So come on, Jack. Here we are, in love with the dearest girl on earth. Tackle her like a man and tell her so. Or they'll be up north and you be gone down and have lost your chance forever. But she's my fate, and I'm hanged up I shan't be hers. So here goes. My darling. Rather strong. Perhaps to begin with. My dear Miss Vernon. No, too formal, and not a bit what I really feel. My dear, hang it, why not? My dear Kitty. Now that is grand. Now I go ahead like a house on fire. My dear Kitty, I...
Beg your pardon, sir, but would you mind?
Very much. I'm busy. Go away.
Yes, sir, but...
I'm busy with the most important affairs. Get out.
Yes, sir.
Just as I made such a good start, too. My dear Kitty... What is it, Brosset? Confound it all. What do you want?
I merely wish to say so that I've laid out a few things
All right, thank you. Now get out.
which I thought you wouldn't mind.
Oh, take them, keep them. Take every blasted rag I've got. Only go away.
Yes, sir.
My dear Kitty...
Beg your pardon, sir.
Confound it, I was not addressing you. Go away. My dear Kitty...
I say.
If you don't clear up fast enough... Oh, it's you, Charlie. What is it, old chap?
Nothing, Jack. I don't want
Oh,
to...
no, don't go. It's only that fool Brosset.
What's he doing?
Only bagging all my clothes because I'm going down and worming like an old Harry while I'm trying to write the most important letter. Oh, don't mind me today. I'm nervous, naggy, and nonplussed.
And so am I, Jack.
Why?
Well, I'm trying to write a letter too.
A letter? To whom?
To Miss Pettigrew.
How far have you got?
Oh, I began awfully well, but I didn't like to be too distant, and I didn't want to be too...
Familiar? Well?
So I just said, my dear Amy. And then words failed me, so I've come to you for advice. You always know what to say, do you?
Oh, do I?
You know my only complaint. I'm shy. You're not.
On time?
So prescribe for the old chap. What am I to say?
A good idea. I'll prescribe for him and take the medicine myself. Now let's see. You're in love with Amy Pettigrew. And you want to know if there's any hope for you? Well, and if so...
You see, they're off to Scotland tomorrow.
Yes, I know. And you want to see at once. When and where? Better awaits. Do I diagnose the case accurately?
To a T, old chap.
Very well then. You want to say something to this effect. My dear Kitty...
No, not Kitty. Amy.
Oh, of course. What was I thinking? My dearest Amy, forgive me, darling, for thus addressing you, but I love you so deeply. Underline.
Rather strong, Jack.
Shut up. So earnestly, also underline.
Oh, I say.
That I must write to tell you so. All I ask is...
But there's one obstacle to my putting it quite as straight as that much as I'd like to.
Well, what's that?
Well, I have an aunt.
Oh, why, my dear Charlie, most of us do. What about her?
I feel I ought to tell her first.
Well, if you're going to drag your aunt into this business, you might as well wait till they get back from Scotland.
Why?
You know what Auntie is when she steps in.
No, that's just it. I don't know her. I've never even seen her.
Well, we won't be too hard on that aunt. She hasn't interfered in much of your affairs up till now.
Except to find out that I was an orphan and have me sent to Eton and to Oxford. And now my guardian writes to me that she's to arrive by an early train to take luncheon with me at 1 o'clock.
And you've never seen her?
No, she went out to Brazil before I was born and became a sort of secretary to a very rich Brazilian chap out there called Dalton Pedro Alvarez. And now, by the biggest accident in the world, I see this.
Madam, or rather Don Lucia Alvarez, the Brazilian millionaire who has taken Lord Ptolemy magnificent mansion of Belgravia, is an Englishwoman of general disposition and a financial genius. Indeed, it was in her capacity to, in this direction, that earned the gratitude of a late husband and led to a romantic deathbed marriage? Oh, well, I don't see much of that.
Go on, Jack, read the next.
Her only relation is a nephew to Oxford. Huh, lucky nephew.
That's me!
Oh, by George, Charlie, this is a startler. And she'll be here any minute?
Yes, I met all the trains up to now.
She'll arrive by the next, just in time for lunch.
But it's an awful bore. I wanted to write that letter to Amy.
Oh, well, I don't know so much about that.
But it's an awfully difficult letter to write. Fearfully complicated.
Why?
Well, I know people or anything.
No people? With an aunt like that?
But I have no reason to expect anything from her more than she's already given me, for which of course
Oh,
I'm very...
Charlie, I've got a clinking good idea.
Oh, Jack, you are good, Jack. Give me... Copy, write
No,
it down and I'll...
no, not for you, for me. Well, for us both. You're gone and Amy, and I'm in love with Kitty.
Really, Jack?
Madly, worse than anything I took up. Even cricket. Well, I was just writing to tell her so when you came in. And there's the letter.
Oh, Jack, that's great. So, what's your idea?
Oh, hang letter writing. We'll give a luncheon party for your aunt and tea afterwards in the garden.
In the garden?
Yes, I'll get leave.
But my rooms are so small.
Oh, never mind. I'll lend you mine. Brasset shall see to it. Brasset! Now, come on. First we'll ask the girls.
Us girls.
Well, to meet your aunt.
But what about old Spettigue?
Oh, blow old Spettigue.
Oh, right, he's up in town for a few days on business.
Oh, so much the better. Brasset!
Do you think he'll come?
Well, what do you think?
Why,
They'll jump at it.
you know, I rather agree with you.
Very well, then. We'll send a note at once. You write it. Go ahead. My dear Miss Spettigue, Brasset, where are you, Brasset? Oh, Brasset, get someone to take note to Mr. Spettige's.
Yes, sir.
Will you and Miss Verdon do me the honor
The honor,
to lunch with me and Mr. Chesney?
Mr. Chesney.
I'll address the envelope.
I'll address...
No, not that, you mum. At his room, St. Paul's College today at 1 o'clock. Miss Spettigue.
Miss...
No, look out. To me, my aunt. What did you say her name was?
Donna Lucia Doris.
Donna. All right, stick it down. An answer by bearer will greatly oblige.
Yours sincerely, Charles Wickham. Splendid, Jack. You're a genius.
And it's a glorious opportunity. They are off to Scotland.
And we're off down.
Brasset! Give this to the messenger and tell him to look sharp.
Yes, sir.
This sort of thing is not to be settled by correspondence. And it is a glorious opportunity. And we could not have done without your dear old aunt. Now what will we do without her? I'm beginning to love that dear old lady already. Oh, Brasset! Lunch for 5.
For how many, sir?
For 5.
For 5, sir.
What are you laughing at?
I'm afraid our credit in the kitchen is somewhat exhausted.
Oh, is it? Oh, hurry up and tick, Charlie.
I'm afraid my guardian's rather...
Oh, is he? Oh, never mind. Get outside. Go to Bunton's.
I'm afraid, sir, we owe Bunton's.
Oh, do we? Oh, you don't mind, Charlie. That'll be all right when my check comes. Here you are. Give him that and do the best you can do with that.
I'm sorry, sir, this is no good, sir. I can't get anything off of this. But I'm sure it'll be fine if we go to Bunton's if you say it's for me.
Oh, very well then. Lunch for 5 at 1.
Rather short notice, sir.
Oh, all right. Long pay. Go where you like. Do what you like. Only lunch for 5 at 1. That's all right, isn't it, Charlie?
I say, Jack, that's my watch.
Oh, beg your pardon.
What wine, sir?
Oh, champagne.
Very little enough, sir.
Half a dozen bottles.
No, sir, only 4, sir.
Oh, quite enough.
6, I'll swear.
No, sir, only 4
hang the claret. It's been open a month. All right, he sneaked those other 2 bottles. He's a corker.
My fellow's just the same.
They all are. Now, while you and your aunt are looking at the chapel and cloisters, Kitty and I can have our little talk.
That's all very well, Jack, but what's about to be a Davy? And in our little talk, she'll be on her way home later.
Well, I never thought of that.
She's all very well as an excuse to get the girls to come. By herself, she'll be an awful bore.
Oh, she'll be worse than that. She'll be a brute of a nuisance.
Couldn't we ask someone to meet her?
Yes, someone we can't depend on.
But who?
What about Brassett? He's a pompous sort of chap and his artful as a corkscrew. Can't we turn him into a Dawn or something for the day?
Oh, yes. But,
Oh, no, that won't do. We shall want him to wait at the table.
oh, yes, so we shall.
Well, there is Freddie Peel.
Oh, he's such a cynical shark.
Besides, he would neglect your aunt.
And try to make love to all girls.
By George, I've got it! Babs, Granny Babs, we'll ask him.
Splendid, Jack.
Oh, he's an awfully great little chap, and will amuse your aunt like a juice and keep in a rattling good humor.
Splendid.
Brassett!
Yes, sir.
Go to Counterpart Fabulous room, give him my compliments, and ask him to come here at once.
Yes, sir.
Tell him it's very important.
Yes, sir.
And very immediate.
Yes, sir.
Now, while Babs is doing gooseberry to aunt, we can have our chats with the girls.
Oh, yes, so we shall. By the by, Jack, speaking about cheerfulness, haven't you noticed something about him lately?
Yes, I've noticed he's been jolly hard up.
I fancy, from the few hints he's dropped to me, that he's a bit hard-hit himself.
What? Babs in love?
Yes, and if I'm not much mistaken, he's as soft-hearted over a girl as...
As we are! All the better! He'll feel for us. He'll see the necessity of keeping the old girl well out of the way. Ah, a great idea. Now Brass shall be back soon, and...
His lordship's company, but he says he can't come. He has a luncheon party. Could you lend him a few bottles of champagne?
Lend him a few bottles of champagne? What of all the cheek?
Who's he got coming?
Oh, Fred, he's probably bringing Freddie Peel along. Idiots like himself, I expect. And they'll be howling calming songs all the afternoon.
Oh, it'll sound awfully bad, won't it?
Well, he mustn't. Here, Brassy, late for 6.
Yes, sir.
Now, we must go to him. We must make him come. He can't upset our plans in a selfish way. Put the champagne ice, Brassett, and tidy up my room. Come on, Charlie, come on.
1 o'clock. Put rooms in order first. That's always the way. They come with a bang. They go with a bang. They do everything with a bang.